My grandma has like no idea what's going on because she's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
cute.
like, why haven't you come home?
Every time I touch her on the phone, she's like, "Okay, so when are you coming? Like, come home now. I miss you."
Grandma, the world's
I
crumbling.
know.
What's good? How you feeling?
What's up?
Welcome to date night. How are you today, my friend?
I mean, I'm good. I'm actually really not good, but I'm
What's
good.
wrong?
I was not happy, but now I'm gonna be happy. I've decided.
Okay, that's good.
Yes. How are you? How was your week? What's up? What's new? What's poppin'?
I'm great. Just dropped a banger on YouTube, feel good about it. Then I was up all night editing it because I suck at prioritizing.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Call of Duty for 6 hours and then I decided to do my work later.
Yeah.
So I was up until 5 a.m. working, baby, and then back up at 9 again. Let's go. Hustle harder.
Harju was so funny this morning. So I guess he fell asleep on the couch. I woke up and I was like, wait, he's not beside me. Where is he? So I wake
He's
up.
not beside
I'm
me.
like, where's Harji?
Where the fuck is
It's like
he?
6 in the morning. Like, where is this guy? Is he still editing? And I see, and he's like sleeping on the couch, and the sun is like in his eyes. And I was like, Harji, wake up, come to bed. And then he's like, no. And I'm like, why? Like, the sun is in your eyes and you don't look comfortable right now. And he's like, okay, 5 more minutes. I'm like, I'm not getting out of bed again in 5 minutes to bring you to bed. And then he got up. Oh, were you just confused?
Yeah, I was mad confused. I was like, what do you want?
You're like, 5 more minutes. I'm like, for what? I'm telling you to go to sleep in a comfortable position.
You know what's funny? My dad does that all the time when he's drunk. He's the worst.
He just falls asleep.
He falls asleep on the couch downstairs, and it's always my job to get him up to go to the bed. And he gets so pissed at me. He's like, "This is so fucking stupid. Can't believe you guys woke me up. Blah blah. I was sleeping peacefully." And then, then just like a grumpy 5-year-old, he like stomps upstairs and goes to sleep.
That's so
And then in the
funny.
morning, he's like, "Yo, my bad. I got it from my pops."
Yeah, from your pops.
But all I'm trying to say is make sure you prioritize Call of Duty over everything
Do
because Call of Duty
not
is the
listen to
only thing that
Harji.
matters in life.
Harji, like as soon as like 5 p.m. hits, he's like itching. He's like so addicted, and like we'll be like in the middle of something, and he'll be like shaking. His like leg will start shaking, and then
Am I
he'll like
like
start scratching his neck and be
and my phone's going off and I'm trying to ignore it because I know it's my boys and they're like, "Yo, where are you? We're
I'm just
playing
like,
right
"Ugh,
now."
just go play.
I'm
He's
like,
like, oh my god, thank you.
I peace. I'm out. I'm just saying it's 3:58 right now.
You gotta take this one for a long ass walk today,
I do everything I'm supposed to do at my own pace.
except for the dishes last night.
Yo, I literally didn't do dishes one time out of the past maybe 8 months.
You know what it is? It's not. It's just the fruit flies. I fucking
And,
hate fruit
and
flies.
you know what I thought? I was like, you know what? I've been really good with the dishes. I've been doing them
But
every day.
it's not that. Like
My
if,
girlfriend is not gonna bring it up because I've been solid.
but you understand why I was just like annoyed. Like if like there was no food on the dishes and it was just like, like you at least rinsed it off, I feel like it would be fine. But I woke up to like fruit flies everywhere and I was like, ugh.
You know what? I'm not saying anything. Jazz is great. She did the dishes while I finished the edit.
Oh yeah, so the reason why I was like pissed today is because and this is so not relatable to you guys, so just bear with me because I need to vent. And you won't be able to relate to the situation at all, but I just need to vent for a second.
I didn't even know she was pissed till right now.
No, you knew I was pissed like 5 minutes ago. Well, when I tell you why, you're gonna understand why.
Oh
But
no.
yeah, about
Okay,
the video, yeah.
I thought it was about me.
No.
No, I'm chilling. All right, cool.
So basically, we like, if you don't know, we're YouTubers, and we like work so hard on our videos, and I think like just like people are dumb or something, and so
Not all people.
like no, just like some people. And so I guess they don't realize that our videos are sketches, like it's fake. It's not real. And so we released a video called The Quarantine Police. And it's funny because like it's like a sketch about two idiot cops who are not actually cops. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a stupid sketch comedy video. And you work so hard on it. We probably spent like 30 hours on this video, maybe more, like 3 days on this video, right? No, a whole week on this video, like scripting, editing, filming, all that shit, right? Adding in the little details, whatever. And all the comments are like about like, the like little errors or whatever. So, for example,
Not really errors.
it's not really errors. It's like, for example, we're not wearing masks in the video. And obviously, we can't wear masks in the video because, like, who's going to want to watch a video? Yeah, we need to speak.
We need to say
and
things.
You won't be able to see our expression on our face as an actor when your mouth is covered. You know what I mean? So it's common sense as to why we're not wearing masks. And the first like 80 comments were like, why aren't you guys not wearing masks? What kind of quarantine police is this? Like, they're not even actual real quarantine. Obviously, we're not actual real quarantine police, you motherfuckers. Sorry.
I just want to say, as soon as I saw the comments, in my head, I was like, Jazz is about to pop off on the podcast.
I don't know why
Jazz is about to
read the comments
off, because for me, like, it bugs me when I'm like, all right, cool, lit.
This is for you guys. If you guys have a favorite YouTuber, if you guys watch YouTubers and you want to keep watching their content, hey, why don't you say great video in the comments? And why don't you say, oh my God, thanks for releasing a video. Like, I loved this part. I loved this part. This part was so funny. Why don't you guys comment that? Instead of commenting the little errors and bringing people down. Okay? Thank you.
I'm going.
I'm done. I'm done. I just needed to get that off my chest and to let you all know that people work fucking hard. And like, who knows if we don't know, our pay is not guaranteed, right? So like, just fucking be nice, okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my little
It's all out there.
Therapy session for the day. Other than that, you did a great job on the video, Harjeet.
You did a great job on the video too.
We killed it.
I think I completely bodied that shit.
I think that was like top 5.
I've been working really hard on my skills during this quarantine. I've been like taking classes and stuff, which I would highly recommend. Take some. There's so many like classes online that you could take for literally anything. There's a bunch of sites that do sponsorships that I'm not going to talk about because they should be sponsoring this. But I'm just saying, if you just Google classes, you'll find them, you know?
So I'm trying to think what happened this week.
What did happen this week?
You played a lot of Call of Duty.
I won one game after playing maybe 20 hours of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself.
I feel like I've been like cooking a lot of like new stuff.
Yo, oh my God, Jazz has been crushing it in the kitchen, man.
Thanks.
Every time, well, Jazz has been bringing me my meals to my PS4 lately. But like, I'm like eating it and I get completely distracted from the game because I'm like, yo, this is phenomenal. She's been making like baked potatoes. She made me baked potatoes twice. Bangers! Every single time. She made me burritos last night or like wraps, tacos.
They were like fajitas.
Fajitas?
Yeah.
Bomb.
I just stopped asking Harjeet what he wants to eat. I just make him food now.
I like most things.
Yeah. I think I know what you like by now and what you don't like. So I just make you what you like. I tried to add in veggies yesterday, but then I saw your plate and you didn't eat any of the veggies.
You have to hide them.
I know. I got to hide
them. See, the veggies inside the wrap, I ate them. The ones that were outside the wrap, I did not eat them.
I was like, he needs some more vegetables.
You had to squeeze them in there slowly, you know?
I feel like this week just flew by.
This week I literally can't remember what happened this week.
It just seems like the days are like meshing together. Like I feel like something that would usually take me an hour to do ends up taking me like a whole day to do because I like get distracted. I'm like, I have nowhere to be.
That happens to me too. Like I can't even remember what I did.
I finished my short film.
Oh yeah, what the fuck?
Which is exciting.
That's huge.
We're writing a short film and we finished writing it. We haven't filmed it yet. Obviously, we got to wait till the quarantine is over.
Jazz and her 2 other friends hop on these Skype calls or these Zoom calls, and they've been going at it, and they finally finished.
Yeah.
Or is this your first draft?
I think it's our first draft, but I think we're pretty much done. Like, I think it's pretty solid. It's fucking hilarious.
This is Jazz's first script, and she's not going to do a second draft. Like, yeah,
no, it's not my first script, but
your first long form.
Yeah, we're gonna do a read through and adjust accordingly. But also, like, we're all actors, and I feel like it's gonna be a lot of improv too. So I don't know.
You're really good at improv too.
Thanks.
Jazz, pretty much the video we just dropped, half of those lines, Jazz improv.
I'm really good at improv.
Not according to
But,
some
like,
people.
I know. Let's not talk about it. Sometimes I'm better at improv than I am at like actually sitting down and writing, which is so funny to me. Like I'll come up with better lines like on the spot than when I sit down to a computer and try to write a script.
You also come up with great lines when you're in character.
Yes.
You know?
I feel like I'm really SNL just needs to hire me. Like come on.
Let's cut to the chase.
Let's get a brown girl in there.
Let's cut to the chase here, guys.
I'm
Come
ready.
on. Our email is in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Our phone number is also there.
Exactly.
Call us, email us, talk to our manager. Our people will talk to your people. Let's get it done.
Let's get it done.
Just so then I can just play Call of Duty all day.
And I
instead
can
of
pay the
half day,
bills.
And Jazz can do SNL. And then she can convince them to let me direct.
There you
and then
go.
boom.
There
We're
you
good to go.
Just putting it out in the universe.
That's it.
What else have we been doing? I'm trying to think.
Should we call this podcast What Else?
What else? What else have we been doing?
Guys? What else? What have you been doing? Comment below. Let us know.
You know what's been on my do list, which I haven't done yet, is teach Leo some tricks. I just feel like he's an idiot sometimes. Like I try. So he knows sitting down.
You know what?
What?
Okay, so explain what you're going to explain.
Okay. So we taught him sitting down, right?
Mhm.
And so now as soon as I touch a treat, he goes down because he thinks that that's what I'm going to tell him to do. He knows that if he lays down, I will give him a treat. So he automatically lays down before I even tell him what to do. So I don't know. And like, I can't, like, how do I teach him other tricks?
We've been trying to teach him paw or shake.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't paw in general. So it's hard to teach because dogs sit
Yeah.
by themselves. So it's easy to teach them sit. But if the dog doesn't paw, how do you tell him to paw?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So we've been trying to teach him that for the last like month. And
It's impossible.
I think we should skip to another trick
Yeah.
and maybe revisit this one later.
I tried to teach him how to like turn around. And he just gave up and walked away.
Because
He's like, I don't want the treat.
Leo's the type to just stare at you.
Yeah.
He's
like, what is she doing? And then she just walked away. He's like, the treat's not worth it. Like, this is
I'm laying
weird.
down already. Just give me the treat.
We're like, what, 5 or 6 weeks into quarantine?
Yes,
I think it's starting to get normal now.
Now it's like kind of normal, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm actually getting kind of used to it. The one thing I need to add into my routine is working out though.
Yes.
That
me
is
more
like,
than you even.
Because like I don't know, working out in my house just feels weird to me.
Different, man. I need to go to the gym to get into the vibe.
Yeah.
And also I need to have like I like to be spoiled with the options I have.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can hit if I go to the gym, I can do like my chest in like 19 different ways. If I'm home, I literally can't do my chest at all.
I mean, you
Except for
can.
push-ups, which I don't do at all.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be doing push-ups.
Yeah.
I can't do push-ups, guys. I can do like 6 push-ups, but I can bench press like fucking 80 pounds.
Yeah, because push-ups is core.
Yeah.
It's like mostly in your core. So you got to build your core. I don't know anything about anything. So like.
You know a lot about a lot. Don't sell yourself short, Jazz.
I don't know anything about anything. You know a lot about a lot.
Don't sell yourself short.
Thanks. You know, I used to do that when I was like, not even when I was younger, like a couple of years ago.
Sell yourself short?
I used to sell myself so short.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like I guess like when I started dating you, I was like kind of pushed into a group of people. And so that I'm not used to.
Mm-hmm.
And so and I was like, why like how do I not get along with these people? Like I'm like trying to fit in, right? And so what I would do, which is like the stupidest thing, I would pretend that I didn't know things about things so that I can be like, oh, like, can you help me with this? So I can like strike a conversation.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? Because like I feel like some people it's like really hard to have a conversation with. So I would be like, oh man, like I'm so bad at doing my makeup. Like, how do you do this? But like low-key, I'm pretty good at doing my makeup if I'm not stupid. I know how to do my makeup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just choose not to do it very well.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how to do it. and I know how to do a lot of things. And I'm also really smart, but I would pretend to be dumb to strike up a conversation.
I feel like a lot of people do that.
Yeah. And now
It's a
I'm like,
normal
why
thing.
like, it's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And because like I remember one time I was like, oh yeah, like haha, I'm not a great cook, but I know I'm a great cook. And then I invited people over for dinner, and they're like, oh, I thought you weren't a great cook, and I was like, oh no, I am.
You're like, you thought, got you.
Because I just kind of said that as in like I was trying to give a compliment, like, oh, you're so good,
But it's also
and
like
like,
that's also like a form of being humble, I guess.
yeah, I guess so.
You can't just come out and be like, yo, I'm fucking great.
Yeah, but I didn't have to say anything.
Yeah, you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
But it's something weird that I like used to do a lot. I don't do it anymore though.
I used to do a lot too. I don't do that
Yeah.
shit no more.
Now if I know, I
Yeah,
know it, and
I
I know
it.
how to strike a conversation better.
Right?
Yeah.
You learned how to have a conversation.
Also, it's just like if you can't have a conversation, then I'm not gonna talk to you.
There's some people that you can't have a conversation with
Mm-hmm.
because of who you are.
Yes.
You know who I'm trying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like this year, I learned that there's some people that you just can't mesh with.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean they're shit. It just means that you two don't connect.
Exactly.
So that's cool. Just see each other whenever, but you're not gonna be boys.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people in my life where like, especially now that I'm talking to more people
Mm-hmm.
because I have nothing else to do. There are like some people that I'll like talk to, and they just want to talk about like the same things every time I talk to them. And it's like nothing new.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's just how it is. So I don't even bother now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, okay, cool. Talk to you in a month.
Lit.
Lit.
Let's talk about the same thing next month.
Yeah. I feel like this podcast shouldn't be called Date Night. It should be like learning about yourself with Jazz and
Learn
Harji.
about yourself with Harji and Jazz.
Because like every episode we're like, this is what I learned about myself. This is what
Yeah.
I learned about myself.
That's like a majority of our episodes.
Yeah. Us learning about ourselves and then telling you people. And then you could just like open your mind to things and possibilities that you might have not thought about.
You know what else I learned about myself?
What?
That I'm not afraid to be wrong.
Ooh.
I'm not afraid to be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
I used to be afraid to be wrong. But then I'm like, yeah, I was wrong. Sick. Before I'd be like, nah, fuck that. Your idea was wrong. I'm gonna fuck what happens. I'm gonna
Yep.
find a way to make my idea right.
Yep.
Before I say your idea is right. Fuck that shit.
My favorite part of this whole situation of you realizing that you're not afraid to be wrong is I get to like voice my opinions on what I want to do now a little bit more, and you're a little more like, okay, fine, we can do it. Sometimes I have to fight for it, but like when it ends up being really good, I get to be like, that was my idea. Like there's this one line in the video.
I still don't like it.
There's this one line in the video
I stand against this line.
that I put in, and Harjit's like, I don't like that line, and I was like, come on, it's so funny. Every time I hear it, I laugh, and it was like it's like the top comment.
I just didn't like it personally, but I didn't take it personally when you wanted to keep it.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to say it too. I had to say the line that I didn't like.
I know.
That's hilarious. But yeah, I learned about myself.
I know a lot of people who will like stand by what they
Even if like in their heart,
yeah
they want to try that thing now.
yeah
But they will stand against it. Back in the day when I was young, do you remember faux hawks?
yeah
Those like little tail things on the back of your neck and shit. I talk mad shit about them. I was like, yo, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
yeah.
And then I was like, I want to try that. But then I
Yep.
didn't try it. I was
You
like,
didn't try
fuck that shit. I talk way too much shit about that to try it.
The worst is like when you do talk a lot of shit about something, and then you do decide to do it or try it or go that way, or you change your mind, and then there's like the people that like, oh my god, like I thought you were like this, and I thought you were like that, and I thought you thought that was like blah 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 blah. Those are the worst.
I hate those people.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I changed, man. With time comes change. Quote me on that. Tweet that shit. Harji Bandle 2020.
But yeah, a lot of you guys said that you guys like the random podcast that we don't have a topic for.
This is one of those.
So this is
If
one of
you
those.
weren't able to tell.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones, but we'll I think for the next one we're gonna try to have like a stronger topic
Yeah.
that we'll stick to for the whole podcast and talk about some specific. If you guys have any thoughts on like what you want us to talk about specifically, comment below, let us know.
I have a couple of ideas. I definitely want to talk more about like manifestation.
Yes. You've been talking
Um,
about that.
and
You've been
then
talking about the fact that you want to talk about that.
yes.
Yes.
And yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff I want. I was recently watching I think our second podcast where we're talking about like cheaters or whatever. That was a funny
That's
podcast.
funny.
Yeah.
We're passionate.
We were very passionate about cheating.
Should we talk about tipping?
Didn't we already do that?
We scrapped that podcast.
Oh yeah, we scrapped that. Oh my god. Me and
Another day, another
Harji,
dollar?
I feel like we've argued about it so many times now. Like it's just like we both agree that we disagree that about tipping.
I can get Jazz heated about this. He gets pissed.
When I first met Harji, he never tipped.
No, that's false. I always tip.
You told me you never tipped,
No, I never believe in tipping,
but you still tipped.
and I still don't believe in tipping. But I always tip. Sometimes I tip a bit lower if I feel like they didn't do anything.
Mm.
To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
like if they just brought me like a little glass of water and some fries, then 10%. If I ate a whole meal, then 20.
I miss going to restaurants.
Yo, I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, man, I just want to go sit down at a restaurant, order my food.
I love like people watching and like I feel like that's how we come up with a lot of our like creative ideas too. It's just people watching and
Exactly.
being around other people. Oh, I miss civilization.
I miss just walking around the Grove,
Yes.
just going to the store to get something without having
I
to cover
forgot
up.
that we lived in LA. I was like, oh yeah. Every time I take Leo for a
At
walk
this
and I
point,
see the
is
mountains,
there even the point to be here?
I honestly no. Like literally.
You might as well go back to Toronto.
Yeah.
Take Leo
Mm-hmm.
and come back when this shit's over.
Right?
Like, there's no point of us being here.
I would go absolutely crazy if I lived at home with my parents.
Facts.
Oh my
But
god.
imagine we had our apartment in Toronto.
That's true. That'd be cool.
That'd be dope. We're here and I'm grateful.
Mm-hmm.
I can still see palm trees out the window, so that's cool.
My grandma has like no idea what's going on because she's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
She's like, why haven't you come home?
She's like, why? Every time I talk to her on the phone, she's like, okay, so when are you coming? Like, come home now. I miss you. And like, she has no idea.
Grandma, the world's crumbling.
I know because she can't leave the house
Yeah.
as it is. And like, she's probably wondering why. Like, she's like, oh wow, like nobody leaves the house anymore. Like everyone's home.
Yeah. So that means no one's visiting her either?
No.
She's
Yeah.
probably wondering why. I'm sure they told her.
Yeah, I'm sure they told her.
It'd be really hard to explain that to your grandma.
I know, like, sorry, the world is coming to an end, and
And she'd be like, huh? I definitely don't want to be bedridden.
yes, I feel like if I'm stuck at home in bed, like, just kill me, honestly.
Nah, fuck that.
Like,
I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm
like
not pulling the
if they're
plug.
like, oh yeah, you're gonna be stuck in a bed and you're gonna have like tubes stuck to you, or like you're gonna have like nurses come like bathe you and shit for the rest like for the rest of your life, like for the net until you die, this is gonna be your life. I'd be like, yo,
But
just
what
fucking
if like you have your kids and like they're like literally a year into their relationship and then you're like, yo, they're probably gonna get married in a year.
well, how am I gonna go to their wedding? I feel like if I'm gonna die, like what I'm gonna see them and then I'm gonna die and just forget it happened. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
I don't know. I
feel like-
guess it's different when you're older. I don't know.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here. To be
I'm pretty
honest.
sure my grandma is literally holding on to her life until I get married or my brother gets married. Like
Facts.
she just wants to see us get married,
I
and
think that's all she wants.
I honestly think she will stay alive until we do. And the next day she will die.
She'll
like I
outlive
think
us.
she will outlive us. Like
She will outlive
it's
us.
crazy.
She's wild, man.
If you want to know her secrets, it's vegetarian her whole life, and she's never touched alcohol. So a lot of you guys are already screwed.
I think I'm gonna live long. I think I'm gonna live a long, healthy life.
According to my dad, who checks my astrology every day, I'm gonna live until I'm like 92 or something.
I
So
wonder if any astrologers predicted the pandemic.
apparently, a lot of astrologers have.
Yeah.
Apparently. I don't know.
Now they have. Now they're like, oh, by the way,
2020 is gonna be fucked
I'm
up.
gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
No shit, Mr. Astrologer Man. Thank you.
I have this like app on my phone that tells me like
It's pretty accurate.
it's pretty accurate, but it's funny because it's like, oh, like everyone's going through a rough time right now. But I'm like, that's not like predicting anything. Like that's the
That
truth.
I can tell you that.
Yep, that's life.
There's certain words they use that like kind of can it can be anyone.
I was reading one that was like, oh, you either attract um caretakers or you are the caretaker in the relationship. I'm like, no, duh. One of you guys is gonna be the caretaker in the relationship. Like that's just like
You're
50-50,
either attract the caretaker or you're the caretaker.
Exactly. One of y'all have to take care of each other. That's just, or both of you are.
Thank you so much.
It's very unlikely that neither of you guys are like the type to like take care of yourselves.
And obviously I'm the caretaker, so there
I
you go.
mean,
there you go. It was right. Let's move on to the next subject. Caretaker RG.
I would like to protest.
We're
I'm
gonna end
going
this podcast here.
insane.
We're gonna end this podcast right here.
Why? I feel like we just started. We haven't even talked about anything yet.
We've been here for 32 minutes.
Well, let's make it 40 minutes.
Fuck yeah. 8 minutes.
I am going insane.
What are you gonna do today? Tell us that. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do today?
After this podcast, to tell you right now what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my boy out for like a little 45-minute walk, bring him back, feed him,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna eat. Then I'm gonna play Call of Duty.
Yo, can we order some food?
Let's do that.
I want
That's what we're gonna do.
Thai food or something.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
That every podcast we order food
Oh
immediately
yeah,
after?
that's true.
Every podcast.
I think it's because I go grocery shopping around the same time every week.
So now you're probably gonna go shopping tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then today we always order.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So like podcast days, like we have no more groceries. So like also I just like I feel like eating.
It's because podcast day is when our work week ends, kind of.
Yeah. So I'm vegetarian, Harjeet's not. And so I like make him the best meals ever
Without tasting.
without tasting it. I don't know, like I'm a genius. But also like I get so lazy by the time I'm done making his meal that I literally just make myself the shittiest food ever and just eat like
Yeah, sometimes like I'll look at my plate and it's like this gourmet.
Yeah.
There's like 4 different dishes on my plate,
Mhm.
and Dad has like a bowl of Brussels sprouts.
Last
I'm
night
like, what the fuck?
Last night I had cabbage for dinner. Like cabbage. That's it. I sauteed cabbage and that was my dinner. Because I was so lazy after I made your food. And I was so excited about your food because it looked fucking
It
bomb.
looks fire.
Today I'm like, I deserve something delicious.
You know what you want?
I'm craving like Thai food. Yeah, I want Thai food.
All right, there you go, guys. We're having Thai food. I kind of want Indian, but it's all good.
The thing about Indian food is that where we get it from, it's so fucking good that that me and Harji
It's so fucking good.
we'll be full and then we'll keep eating. And then we will have a stomach ache after.
Let's do it.
No.
It's your call. I'm not even gonna argue it.
We'll
You-
see.
You got
We'll
it.
see. We'll let you guys know next week
Next
what we
week, you'll
decide.
find out how this ended.
By the way, guys, it's still for me. I think you downloaded Instagram on your phone.
I downloaded it last night and just to check some stories.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I was bored, and I'm deleting it like now.
I'm like going strong. I do check it like sometimes, but sometimes I'll look at a story and I'll be like, ugh, you.
Mhm. But I haven't checked it on my iPad on the iPad
On the
at
iPad?
all.
Okay,
So
yeah.
that was just my like
Yeah.
I'm gonna check real quick.
Yeah.
But I'm deleting it again today.
I usually just go on to check my DMs. Because
Exactly.
I just realized that a lot of people don't actually have my
Oh,
phone number.
There you go. That's why I downloaded it.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I wanted to DM my barber and see if he would risk his life to come and cut my hair. And he ghosted me.
Didn't respond. Maybe
Thanks,
he's
Mr.
dead.
Barber. Justin. Fucking see you, eh? See you, eh? I'm gonna switch up on you when this shit ends. I'm joking.
My dad called me the other day and he was like, oh, by the way, like 8 of my coworkers died from the coronavirus. And I'm like, the fact that you said that with like no emotion and like
It's wild.
he was like, yeah, he's just, yeah, like 8 of my coworkers died of coronavirus. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's really sad. Like I didn't know what to say.
My mom calls me every other day and gives me live statistics on the amount of deaths and cases in the world.
My dad tells me what to eat every day. And he tells this to me I don't know if your guys' parents do this, but like I don't know if it's like because we're older, but like my dad doesn't he doesn't know how to have a conversation with me at all. So he asked me like the same questions. So every single time he calls me, he's like, "Oh, make sure you're eating fruit." And then he'll be like, "Okay, well, make sure you eat fruit for breakfast and then like make sure you eat it on an empty stomach and then like also make sure before you eat your meal you have a salad first." And he tells this to me every single day. I'm like, "Dad, I know you told me this yesterday." Like, you can stop saying it.
I don't think my parents do it, but your dad does
My
it a
dad does it a
lot.
lot. Honestly, he might just have a really bad memory.
You could.
Oh my god, I gotta tell you guys about my friend who she went, where did she go? Oh, she went home for Thanksgiving or Christmas. She went home for Christmas. So this happened a couple months ago. She went home for Christmas. She's in LA, her family's in New York. And she put all her stuff
Storage.
in a storage unit because she was moving. So she like her lease ended, so she put all her stuff in a storage unit. She went to go home for Christmas, and then she was gonna come back. And then the day she came back, she was gonna move all her stuff into her new apartment. She came back, opened up the storage unit, and all of her shit, every single thing she owned, was stolen.
Fucked up.
That's crazy. That's like so sad.
I would never do that.
Like leave all your stuff and
I
yeah,
would never in a million years do that.
yeah.
I would take all the valuable shit with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then like all the furniture.
Yeah.
If someone goes out of their way to steal my furniture, fine. You win.
Mm-hmm.
You got my furniture. But you're not getting my cameras. You're not
Yeah,
getting my computer.
she didn't have like that kind of stuff, but like
Mhm.
it was a lot of like sentimental stuff. She's like her like blanket that she was born with. Like that was stolen.
This is why I don't have any sentimental things.
Yeah, you don't.
All my sentimental shit burned in my house when my house burned down. So there you
Yeah.
go.
And now Harji doesn't let me keep anything.
Yes, I do.
Now you do sometimes. That's true.
Your birthday note from me is on the fridge.
That's true. He lets me keep stuff from him.
From me, oh my god. Better not be getting shit from no one else, eh? I don't understand cards.
Honestly though,
I don't get it.
so I wish I still had cards that my brother and my mom gave me.
Okay, yeah, those ones, okay, fine.
But yeah, but like that's the thing. It's like you don't know when someone's gonna fucking die. So it's like I think it's like so cool.
You can't play the death card, man.
No, like it makes sense though. It's like these things like mean shit, you know? They're like sentimental. And so one year I threw out like everything, all my cards and shit, and then my mom fucking died. And then I'm like, shit, I don't have anything.
Shit. If only I had that greeting card.
It's like, damn, like I wish I could like go look at like all the stuff that she wrote. 'Cause she would write me some really cute ass notes, and like now they're all gone, and I don't know where they are, and I'm sad.
Okay, fine, you win. You got this one.
Thanks.
I'm just saying shit now. You got this. You won.
Okay, we can end the podcast now.
No,
I
don't want to.
I asked you guys on Instagram to ask us some questions for the podcast. And I don't need to go check my Instagram to see what you guys asked because I checked that one day and all you guys asked was, when are you guys getting married? And that was the majority of the questions.
We are married. There you go. Done.
We're married?
Don't ask ever again. It's done.
Should we just tell everyone that we're married?
Married. That's it.
And then people can ask, when are you getting married? I'm gonna do that. The next like family gathering, people are gonna be like, so when are you two getting married? Like inevitably because everybody asks that.
Been married for 2 years.
Yeah, I'd be like, what are you talking about? You were at the wedding.
You-
Like are you okay? Do you have like Alzheimer's or something? Like are you
Remember we were having that pizza at my house?
dude, you basically walked me down the aisle, like the fuck?
We're gonna end this podcast.
We're going
Yo,
insane.
thank you guys so much for listening.
Hey, if you guys do want to ask us like actual significant questions about like, you know, personal stuff and like stuff that maybe we can help with and not about like us getting married or like what it's, you know, the stuff that you can already find on the internet. Ask us that on our Instagram.
Yeah.
And our YouTube TV Instagram.
You can also comment it too, right?
You can also comment if you're watching.
If you're watching on YouTube and you made it all the way till the end, comment.
Cheeseburgers
There you go.
are good.
Cheeseburgers are good. comment that. I just want to know how many of y'all listen all the way to the end. There you go.
We know a lot of people listened to the end last time.
Because last time I asked a question and we got a lot of answers.
Yeah.
That made me happy.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, people actually listen to the end.
45 minutes each time.
I know.
That's a long time.
My favorite is our friend Danny.
Oh yeah, a huge shout out to Danny. The second that the podcast drops, he'll have watched it maybe within 2 hours.
He literally watches the whole thing.
And he watches it. He
Yeah.
doesn't like have it on in the background, listen to it during his walk. Opens it on YouTube, looks at us.
That's a true friend.
As if we don't talk every single day and as if he doesn't know all these stories already.
I know.
Shout out to Daniel, man.
That's a true friend right there. Support your friends, okay?
We're going to holler at you guys next week.
All right.
Be safe.
Bye.
Peace out.
We love you. I'm sorry for being aggressive and mean today. I'm on my period. Okay, bye.
Love y'all, man.